Okay. Hi, everyone. Um, I'm Shaima Ajarmi. I'm from Group C with my teammate Kim and Monish. We will talk about financial forecasting reports for Tesla. In this presentation, the presentation agenda, it will be about company overview and financial history, the revenue and income trends from 2021 to 2025, cash flow and capital expenditure analysis, forecasting methodology, and external market factors, uh, 2026 financial projection, scenarios analysis, and competitive landscape, AI tools, and team contributions. The last one, it will be conclusion and key takeaways. Um, Company overview, why Tesla? So we choose Tesla because it has a lot of public financial information, which makes it easier to study and analyze. Tesla is also interesting because its earnings change a lot over time. This helps us understand how companies perform under different conditions. In addition, Tesla is strongly affected by big market trends such as electric vehicles, energy storage, and artificial intelligence. This allows us to see how financial results can change in fast-growing and competitive industries. Um, Tesla operations in several important areas, uh, electrical vehicles, designed and selling electric cars, and energy storage and solar, so providing clean energy solutions, artificial intelligence and robotics, developing smart technologies, autonomous driving, working on self-driving system. Next slide, please. Um, For this one, this slide shows how revenue and profit changed from 2021 to 2025. The left charts, its revenue. In 2021, it shows the low, which it was $54 billion. In 2022, increased to $81 billion. In 2023, reached the highest point, which is $97 million. In 2024, stayed almost the same as 2023, which is $28 billion. In 2025, slight decrease to $95 billion. The company grew quickly, then growth slowed down and slightly declined. The right chart, it's about profits. There are two types of profits: operating income, which is the red one, the red line. Profits from main business activities. The net incomes, which is green, it shows final profit after all expenses. What we see, profits increased in 2022 and 2023, then dropped significantly in 2024 and 2025. By 2025, profits are very low. Even if revenue increase, it doesn't always mean profits increase. This can happen when costs become too high. Next slide, please. Cash flow and capital expenditure for Tesla. This chart shows Tesla operating cash flow from 2021 to 2025. In 2021, Tesla generated about $12 billion. In 2022, it increased to $15 billion. In 2023, it dropped slightly to $13 billion. In 2024 and 2025, it stayed strong at around $15 billion. This means Tesla is consistently generating strong cash from its core business operations. Even though Tesla earns a lot of cash, it also spends heavily on capital expenditure, CapEx, such as new factories, technologies, and AI developments, and infrastructure. Because of this high investment, the free cash flow is lower, even when operating cash flow is strong. So we can say that Tesla is good at generating cash, but it's reinvest a lot for future growth, and this shows a growth focused strategies. Next, the next slides, my teammate will continue. Kim.
Thank you,
Thank
Simon.
you.
And now I'm talk about the forecasting methodology. And we use the hybrid forecasting approach for Tesla, combining four key method for accuracy. First, 5-year trade analysis of revenue, operating income, and cash flow. Second, regression analysis for role goaling model linking revenue, margin, and cash flow generation. Third, scenario planning with optimistic based downside case and sensitivity testing. Four, AI enhanced forecasting with machine learning for non-linear patterns. Hybrid models outperform single methods for financial research. Four key external factors shape Tesla 2026 outlook per IEA, IMF, and Ventures. Global EV sales will top 20 million units by 2025, but Tesla US share fell to 38% in 2024. BYD led global EV sales in 2025, creating stronger competition. IMF projects 3.3% 2026 global GDP growth with trade and incentive hammering. US EV tax credit expiration and generative shifts reduce demand and air policy uncertainty a major downside risk. Tesla 2026 base case projection built on 2024 to 2025 actuals. Revenue was from 94.83 billion in 2025 to a project 99 billion. Operating cash flow goes to 50.5 billion with 6% operating margin. 2026 CapEx remind over 20 billion for AI and infrastructure. Absorption includes stable car pricing, energy storage growth, and modernist margin recovery. Free cash flow stay purchased by AI infrastructure spending. 2026 Tesla financial fall into three scenarios: drive by market and operational factor. For the optimistic case, 103 billion to 107 billion revenue, 8% to 10% operating margin, and 70 billion to 80 billion cash flow because of FSD adoption, energy storage growth. For the base case, 98 billion to 100 billion revenue, 6% margin, 50 billion to 60 billion cash flow because of stable EV pricing, ongoing BYD competition. And the downside case, 88 billion to 92 billion revenue, 2% to 4% margin, 11 billion to 30 billion cash flow because of price wars, incentive expiry, geopolitical and extraction risk. Now, next part, welcome my teammate Monisha to talk about her part.
Thank you, Kim. Now I'm going to talk about the competitive landscape. Tesla holds 38% of the 2024 US EV market, GM 11%, Ford 7%, and other brands are holding like around 44%. But the lost lower EV sales lead to BYD in 2025. Its US market share dropped from 60% in 2022 to 38% in 2024, showing the competitive BYD China is the highest threat. GM and Ford and Volkswagen is less threat, and I mean the medium threat, and R&V EVs is the lowest threat for eyes and the returns data. Can you go to the next slide? Now we will see the AI tools and our team contribution. AI acts decision support, not in a standard load tools. For this forecast, it clears 5 years of financial data, identifying the non-linear patterns, model scenario fast, and gathering the explainable forecasting narratives. And for this presentation, our team worked in a very good way. My team met Simon collect the historical data, Kim analyze the cash flow, cap stakes, and the variable internal data. And me, myself, Monisha, is building the forecasting model, lead scenarios analyst, and the AI risk factors, and AI reboot speed, human judgmental, ensure accuracy. And now I will talk about the conclusion and key takeaway. Tesla 2026 financial outlook has clear strategic and risk. It maintains a strong 94 to 100 billion revenues base with 2026 recovery from emergency storage and moderate EV demands. Operating income flow sharply post in 2022, showing the marge of competitive risk, and the operation cash flow is 14 to 16 billion is reasonable, supporting liquidity, hybrid forecasting in a sense of status, and AI delivered the robotic projects. And the key takeaway risk in 2026 is BYD competitive EV incredibility rollback in the global market competitiveness. And then we have the references. Thank you very much for the listening to us. Thank you very much, everyone. Hello.